I got my paintball kitty shirt on today. Let's talk about drug culture. By the way, it's day 25 of the walk. Drug culture. Well, parts of my life I've been able to see and understand fully what drug culture is like. But and I'm sympathetic. I'm a firm believer that drugs should not be illegal. I think making drugs illegal opens up the market for too much profitability. When you make something illegal, you give people a chance to make money off of it because you're limiting the quantity or access to said thing. There's no regulation. So when you have a war on drugs, you create billion-dollar industries. That being said, I think everybody should be responsible for what they put in their own body. Just like me with eating. The only person responsible for me being fat is me. Can't blame McDonald's. Can't blame Zaxby's. Wendy's is off the hook. Why? They don't force me to buy their stuff. They don't force me to eat it. They don't call me like, hey Jordy, come by get you a McDouble. No, they don't do none of that. So when you see people on drugs, it's their own choice. I mean, there could be circumstances where somebody got them addicted. That's a possibility. But and most of them will cry that the hospitals got them addicted, which is bullshit. I've been to hospitals. I've had injuries where I've had to take painkillers. And when the hospital gave me painkillers, they gave them to me so sparingly that they barely work. And normally, I don't even ask to get them. I recently had a MRSA infection. Probably about August of last year. Painful. Man, was it painful. They wanted to give me painkillers. I don't know what they were called. But I turned them down. For the main reason is they're addictive. Don't want to risk it. Much rather deal with the pain. So, well, I'm telling you all this because I want to get to a story. The story itself is about helping people. You know, my grandmother is like me. She likes to help people. She don't like seeing people down. So we met a girl. I'm gonna call her Tina. It's not a real name. So Tina lived with my grandmother for like 2 weeks, almost a month. 2 weeks to a month, somewhere in that ballpark. And during that time, she was trying to get her 3 kids back. Well, her boyfriend gets out of jail. We'll call him Bob. When Bob gets out of jail, she goes right back down the slide. She loses her kids. When she was about at the verge of getting back, she was left a lot of property, rental property. She was left probably like 12 lots of rental property from her father when he passed away. Well, she sold 6 of the 12 already, looking to sell the other 6. And I might be looking to buy, but she has 6 left, so she has $1,200 of income without a job. Because 6 lots, $200 per lot, $1,200. And she's living in a tent on the river because of drugs. I mean, I do these walks every day. This is day 25. And on these walks, sometimes I'll catch them coming up to the house. Well, the other day, I caught them sitting in their car, and I knocked on the window. And when I knocked on the window, I seen this huge needle with a bunch load of heroin in it. You know, I'm sitting there, so I knock on the window. I'm like, dude, do that shit in my yard. You go there, you go to a field somewhere. Go do that somewhere else. And it's sad, dude. It's sad. Like, lately it's been a huge debate because I've had to do a lot of little enforcing. Because, like, they'll come over there and they'll freeload off my grandmother. And it's the worst kind of freeloading too. Like you ever invite somebody to your house and they want something to drink? What do? They go, "Hey, can I have something to drink?" You go, "Sure, help yourself. There's a glass." They skip that step. They skip it 100%. They go, they walk in. "I'm gonna get a glass of tea." They fix themselves 4 glasses of tea so they can take one with them. Because they pretty much live out of McDonald's styrofoam cups. So they got 4 glasses of tea. Help themselves to some cake, a little Debbie cakes or whatever. You cooking, Miss Sarah? It's like, come on, dude, get help. Seriously, get help. And like, he sees how I live, which I don't like how I live, but compared to him, I live like a king. And he's like, "I wish I was like you, Jordy." I'm like, "Why is that, Eric?" He's like, "Man, you got it go so good." I'm like, "Dude, what I have is very easy to obtain. Just quit that shit you're on and go get a job." I mean, you don't even have to get a job. Your girlfriend makes $1,200. You can live off $1,200 in South Carolina. You're not living lavish. You're not going out there and, making it rain. But $1,200 is easy to live off of. I mean, most senior citizens only get to live off $1,200. And they do it. Why can't you? I don't know. I just wanted to vent about these people. I'm just tired of seeing them in my yard filling up McDonald's cups and used bottles of Mountain Dew with water out of the damn faucet when I'm on these walks. I don't know. So it's about to rain. And yeah, it is hot. It's probably like the mid-80s right now. Oh hell, they got more dogs. It's probably about the mid-80s right now, but it is like 90% humidity. So it is blazing. I'm sweating my butt off. Alright, made it to the stop sign. Last leg of our trip. Looks like we're going to beat the rain again today. Another victory. Team walk. Team elevator. Team elevator. Oh man, I've got to the point where the walks don't really bother me, and like we're getting toward the end of the first month, and like my entire goal for the first month was to get to the point and just to build my muscles up. I don't think a lot of people realize how big of an endeavor I'm actually taking on here, and my goal for the second month is to eliminate sodas completely from my diet. I'm still trying to do that now. I've got it down. I recently bought a water cooler, and that water cooler, the idea of the water cooler is this: if I go to the refrigerator and I open the refrigerator, even though my intentions is to go get water, when I open that refrigerator, there's other options. There's sometimes Coke in there. There's sometimes sweet tea. And like, I have this powerful ability to have no willpower. It's uncanny. It's almost childlike. So what I do is I take the choice away. I no longer have to go to the refrigerator for water. So there's only one choice, which is water. And it's right there. There's no excuse not to drink the water. So I'm trying to do micro changes in that. And like one of these things these walks have given me, the walks have given me a means to a bigger audience than normally that watches my videos. And like a couple people came to me. I don't know the name of the company right now. DC Racer, DX Racer, wants to give me a computer chair designed for a bigger person. I want to thank them for that. Another person named Tosca, she has a eating plan called something like Destroying Sugar, and I've recently got to talk with her, and she wants me to try her eating plan, and I'm more than willing to try it on. And also, I've got to meet some cool people like Joe Lozon in my day, even though I don't think he likes me too much. But I'm trying his water diet as well. I'm trying to drink a gallon. I suck so much ass at it. It's like day 6 right now, and I've drunk like 3.5 gallons in 6 days. So yeah, I got to step my water game up dramatically. I mean, but it's so hard, dude. It feels like every time it feels like I drink like 8 glasses of water a day, but I still haven't killed that 5-gallon cup yet. So, I also got to find a place to refill that cup, because I'm not paying $15 a piece. But I understand that you can refill them for cheaper than you can buy the thing. But I'm gonna head on back home now. I got half a mile to go, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on day 26. Hope some of you guys are still continuing your walks with me. If you are, post some of them online. Let's see your area. It's been your boy.